I am Emma, a happy girl who once had everything. I was born into a rich family. My father owned a successful company, and I grew up with everything I could possibly want. Beautiful clothes, expensive jewelry, and a big house. People around me often looked at me with envy, but I wasn't truly happy. I had no real friends and felt lonely most of the time. My life seemed perfect on the outside, but inside, I was missing something. Then one day, everything changed. I met someone who made me see the world in a completely different way. It was a sunny afternoon when I first saw him. His name was Mark. He wasn't like the men I usually met. He was not rich, not even close. He worked as a mechanic in a small shop. He wore simple clothes. His hands were often dirty from working on cars, but there was something special about him. He had kind eyes and a gentle smile. And when we started talking, I felt a connection I had never felt before. At first, I didn't understand why I was drawn to him. I had been taught to value money, status, and appearances, but Mark didn't care about any of that. He was kind, honest, and full of life. He showed me how to enjoy the little things, like walking in the park, talking about dreams, and sharing laughter. I began to feel something for him that I couldn't ignore. I fell in love with him, not because he was rich, but because of who he was inside. As our relationship grew stronger, I knew it wouldn't be easy. My father, who had always protected me and had high expectations for my future, would never accept someone like Mark. I feared what would happen when he found out about us. I tried to hide my feelings, but eventually I couldn't. I told my father the truth, hoping he would understand. When I told him, his face turned red with anger. "What are you thinking, Emma?" he shouted. "How can you fall in love with someone so poor? You could have anyone you want, and you choose a mechanic? This is not the life I imagined for you." I tried to explain that it wasn't about money, but my father was too angry to listen. He didn't understand. For him, life was about wealth and status. He couldn't see the love I had for Mark, and he couldn't understand how someone who had nothing could make me so happy. The situation at home became tense. My father started to pressure me to break up with Mark, but I couldn't. I loved him, and no matter what my father said, I knew in my heart that Mark was the one I wanted to be with. I faced many sleepless nights, torn between the love I had for my father and the love I felt for Mark. I was scared that I would lose my father's love, but I also knew that I couldn't live a lie. Mark had given me something my rich life never had: real happiness, real love, and the freedom to be myself. In the end, I made a choice. I told my father that I would follow my heart, and I would be with Mark. I couldn't give up on the love that felt so right. My father didn't speak to me for weeks, and I thought maybe he would never accept it. But I knew that I had to stay true to myself. Slowly, over time, my father began to see how happy Mark made me. He saw how hard Mark worked, how kind he was, and how he treated me with respect. My father started to soften, realizing that love was more important than money. He finally gave us his blessing. I know that life with Mark won't be easy. We may not have the wealth and luxury I once had, but we have something far more valuable: love, happiness, and the strength to be ourselves. I am no longer the same girl I once was. I have changed. I have learned that money can't buy happiness, and that love is worth more than anything. I am grateful for the life I have now, with Mark by my side. Together, we will build our future, no matter what challenges come our way. And so, I am Emma, a girl who once had everything, but found true happiness in the love of a poor man. My life has changed, and I wouldn't have it any other way.